Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarny community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me. I know everybody's busy, but I just thought I'd pop in here real quick, show you a few things that I'm working on, and just maybe talk a little bit about Thanksgiving. Today is prep day for me. Peeling potatoes and carrots and getting the stuffing ready because it needs to sit overnight before you put it in, and all the preppy things that you do today. I'm going to make my pumpkin roll today. I may or may not bake the apple pie. Okay, don't judge, but I buy a Marie Callender's Dutch apple pie with the strudel on top. That's the apple pie that we use. I don't make pie from scratch. And those are the only desserts we're going to have with vanilla ice cream, because we're not a huge sweet eating family around here. My husband's diabetic, so we shouldn't eat it at all. And then there's a Jello dish that I have to do that has to go in today. Tomorrow it will be the turkey, the ham, the mashed potatoes, stuffing in the bird, gravy, coleslaw. Although I might do the coleslaw today, because that's always better the next day. So, I have this whole big long list of things that I need to do. One dish that I'm going to make that I think is a uniquely New England thing. My mother, she grew up in upstate New York, the Schenectady, Glens Falls area. And a holiday staple for us has always been mashed carrots and turnips with butter and salt and pepper. Now, I know that sounds very basic, but it wasn't Christmas or Thanksgiving without that on the table. What are some of the things that are uniquely to you that you can't do a holiday without? For me, it's mashed carrots and turnips. It's so good. Better than sweet potatoes, if you ask me. So anyway, yeah, so I've got a lot of prepping to do, but I have managed to get in some, crochet time. I have one finished object, and then I wanted to show you some progress on some of the other things that I'm doing, because one of them I am absolutely the two, I'm loving how these are turning out. These are they're taking a little bit longer than I was hoping, but I'm loving them. So let's start with the finished object. So yesterday I finished another one of the silver spruce cowls by Yarn Andrea, done in Tunisian. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this pattern. It's so easy. If you can do the knit stitch and the reverse stitch and the purl stitch, you can do this cowl, because the first four rows are the honeycomb stitch, and then you're knitting and reverse stitching, and then you're dropping down and bringing up a loop in a couple rows below. It is so easy. I used my Madeline Tosh Home, which is 100% merino, in a chunky weight, and I used this cream color and this color with the brown and orange speckles, and this is all I have left after I made that cowl. I did go up a hook size. This is the first one I did, and I made this with a size 8 hook. This is the second one I did, and I did this with a 9. There's a little, it's a subtle difference, but it's enough of a difference. But I love how these turned out, and they're soft and squishy, and they definitely are going to keep the girls warm this winter. So I do have to make a white ear warmer for Sydney. That's who that one is going for, and I think it will be pretty. So that is my finished object. Couple of things that I have working that I'm loving how these are turning out. This one is the my son's a gem scarf that I'm turning into a cowl, and I am having an issue here. Okay, wait, that goes with that, and this goes with this. Okay. So I am using the Lion brand Touch of Yak. A subscriber gave this to me. She gave me 3. The color is Alabaster. It is 90% acrylic and 10% yak. I'm using a 6.5 millimeter Tunisian hook. You guys, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's gonna have to be blocked, I believe. But isn't that pretty? The stitch definition is just beautiful. It is gonna be so pretty when it's done. Blacking it, I don't think is gonna be too difficult because it's mostly acrylic, but I think it just needs something to help it stretch out a little bit to give it a little more definition. I'm almost to the point where this can be big enough for a cowl, and this will be going to my daughter-in-law, Brittany, and I think this is so, so pretty. It is a 9-row 1-pass repeat. So you're doing the 9 rows forward and then backwards, and then you start all over again. And it's not difficult. It's just where you put the knits and purls, and you get this really spectacular diamond effect. And I love it. It's so pretty. And of course, I love my Knitter's Pride bamboo hooks with the Mindful swivel cords. The swivel cords have been a godsend. And I don't even remember who I heard about these from, but whoever you are out there, know that I am thrilled with my Mindful swivel cords because they make a huge difference. Somebody was asking me, they had sent me an email, where did I get my cords and my hooks? They're all from Amazon. I buy the Knitter's Pride Dreams. I don't know, do I have one in here? Yep. The Knitter's Pride Dreams. They are wooden, and you know, they have the interchangeable. And then I buy the Mindful cords that are the swivel cords, all on Amazon. But I'm sure there's other retailers you can get them from. But for me, it's just easiest to get them from Amazon. So this is the ones that I get. I'm thinking about making her either an ear warmer to match or fingerless gloves. She's a jogger, and she likes to take the dogs for walks, so I'm thinking fingerless gloves might be a better option for my daughter-in-law. So that is project number 2 that is in progress. Project number 3, you guys, I am loving this. This was a pattern, or it is a pattern, that I got from Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches, called the Mulberry Street Shawl, and I made one using the Ferris wheel yarn and some of the hometown yarn from Lion brand. Well, this time I am using a thinner weight yarn and a smaller hook, and I'm trying to find my hook. There it is. So what I am using is, goodness, I'll have to grab one of these because I don't have it down here. I'm using the Hirschner's Afghan yarn. It's a 2-ply, so soft. The color I'm originally using, and I'm done with all, it's called Marble Gray. And this is their vintage collection, but it's the same thing. It is so soft, and I used 2 whole skeins for the original triangle. And each skein has, okay, it's hard to read, 220 yards. It's a number 2 fine. It says use a 3.5 millimeter hook. I ended up using a 4mm, my Furls 4. Is it a 4 or 4.5? No, this is a 4.5. It's a G+. So I'm using a 4.5. And then I'm added in the Willow Yarns Wheels. And this colorway is Winter Sunset. And they say that this is a number 3. My Aunt Fanny. These are the same. You cannot tell the difference. It says to use a 3.75mm hook, hand wash. This one is 70% wool, 30% acrylic, and there are 377 yards per cake. I have a bunch of these. I think I had 4, and then Nancy sent me 5 more. I gotta tell you, you guys, I absolutely freaking love this yarn. I originally bought it on the recommendation from Gary at Urban Yarns. Do you guys know Gary at Urban Yarns? Of course you know Gary at Urban Yarns, because Gary is phenomenal. And the way he puts his colors together, someday. But anyway, he had this yarn, and I bought some when it was on a really good deal. And I've been waiting for the right project. And when I saw this shawl pattern, I wanted to do it in a lighter weight than the Ferris wheel. Not that the Ferris wheel one isn't great. It's fabulous. It's going to be a Christmas present for somebody, and it's going to be a warm, cozy hug. I wanted to do it in a lighter weight yarn for somebody here in Florida. So I finished the triangle part, and now I've started on the wings. Oh my God, you guys, look at that beautiful color. It is so pretty. The gray and the orange and the dark gray, the dark gray, sometimes it almost looks green. It is so beautiful. This is going to be so gorgeous. I love the orange and the gray together. I am not even mad at the hard breaks in the color. It doesn't bother me. You can see right there where the hard break is. This yarn is so soft. And honestly, can you tell the difference in the size of the yarn? Because I can't. You cannot tell the difference at all. So oh my God, is this soft? This is going to be a Christmas present for my sister-in-law. And she is a huge Tennessee volunteer football fan. And these are the colors of one of their uniforms. Excuse me, the orange and the gray. And I just think she's gonna really, really love this. And it's gonna be huge. I'm thinking I'm gonna end up using probably 3 of each of a cake. So 1.5 cake on each side to make this big. I mean, it's almost gonna be a blanket size, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And I love this pattern. Jennifer, Cinnamon Stitches. If you have not seen that, check out Jennifer. I know most of you have. It's an easy, it's very beginner friendly. It's the granny stitch. It's just a matter of where you're doing the stitches. I mean, once you make the triangle, then you just got to remember which side you don't increase on and which side you do the increase on. So very simple. It's not difficult. She did a really good tutorial on this, so I'm sure if you jump on her channel, you can figure this out. And it's the perfect pattern to use any weight yarn you've got, because it's just the granny stitch. Gauge is important. That's what I love about this. And this is going to be the next color combination I do. I love this so much, and I have a ton of this, and I love the orange and the gray together. Isn't that gorgeous? And I know a certain someone in Alaska who's going, I want one. Well, Lala, if you're lucky, you may get one of these orange and gray beautiful shawls. So those are the things that I am working on. And this is the perfect mindless, sit in front of the TV, clear your mind crochet, because it's the granny stitch. It's so simple. And I put this marker down here to know that this is the side I don't just decrease or don't increase on, and the other side doesn't have a marker, so I know that that's where I put in the increase. What else do I got to show you on this quick Wednesday? I have been, you guys, inundated with emails for Black Friday deals, which basically have been going on all week. I posted on my Facebook group, the Hirschners, that was having the $1, $2, $3 sales. There are, I know Expression Fiber Arts has a big sale coming up. As a matter of fact, I have stuff in my cart already. There has been, I ordered something. What did I order? I can't even remember. I did one order already. And hold on, let me open my email real quick and I'll tell you who I ordered from. Because it was a really good deal. No, not them, not them. I have Knit Picks coming. I think it was Knit Picks that I ordered something from. Oh, wait, I wrote it down over here. Hold on one second. Aberdeen Wool. That's who I ordered from. Again, based on recommendation from Gary at Urban Yarn and Juan, the Yarn Addict, I ordered some of the Aberdeen Wool mystery bags because they're so inexpensive, and the exchange rate between here and Canada is so great that I got 3 mystery bags with shipping and it was $50. I mean, you can't beat it. And I'm hoping I got some of the really cool stuff that Gary got, and that, well, no, I don't think Juan has opened his yet, but Gary got some beautiful yarn. So I'm hoping that I'm lucky enough to get some of the same things that Gary got in his mystery bags from Aberdeen Wools. So keep your eye out. If I see anything great today or the rest of today or tomorrow, I will definitely put it in my Facebook group and post it on my community tab. I know everybody else is posting all the Hirschners and Lion Brand and Michaels and Joann's, so I won't flood you with those. I'm looking for things that are different, like the Aberdeen Wools or Arcane Fiberworks or Knit Picks. You know, something that isn't the norm. I'm definitely stalking Hobie. They've been inundating me with, you know, ads on Facebook and whatnot for their big Black Friday sales. I haven't seen anything that I need just yet. But I'm continuing to watch that. And if I see anything that is just absolutely too good to be true, I will definitely put it out there so that you don't miss out. Because you know what? Everybody hates FOMO. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Try not to stress. Enjoy the day. You know, no controversial talk. Just spend time with your friends and family and just enjoy each other. Whatever you do, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we will talk to you on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving.